State Cougars and the USC Trojans. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
When you step onto the field for a USC football game, you know you are in the heart of history. Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum in Los Angeles has seen more sports than you can imagine. Hosting 2 Summer Olympics in 1932 and 84, it is also set to return for a 3rd Olympic trial in 2028. It was opened in 1923, and more history has happened in the Coliseum than anywhere else in college sports. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Trojans ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Washington State's offense will take the field first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We had a group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one, communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
On target to the left. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. Washington State sends out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. So USC's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. They're led by a sensational signal caller. And, Jesse, one thing every elite quarterback knows is where to find the weak spot in the secondary. And there might be a few of them there.
Yeah, there's no mystery where this quarterback is going to be throwing the football and who he's going to be trying to pick on. They knew coming into this game this was going to be the matchup they want to take advantage of. Now, David, the defense and their coordinator are going to have to find creative ways to help out this cornerback and use safety coverage over the top, some zone, to try and get him as many doubles as they can. But you can't double cover all game long. This guy's going to be on an island from time to time, and you know that's when the quarterback's going to go after him.
And I was about to say, dude, I'm not giving you that opportunity. I'm not putting him on an island. I'm going to use zone coverages. I'm going to try to hide him as much as I can. You see this all the time. You know your deficiency. How do you mask it? How do you hide it? If he goes one-on-one on an island, that's a bad job calling defense.
I love the play call there, too, because second and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
Back to throw, it's Mayava. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in, it's Anderson. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. The Trojans with the 1st and 10. He wants to change this route. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. It's complete to the right. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. And the Trojans line it up with a 1st and goal. Off play action. Big fella moving. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Slams ahead. Brought down short of the end zone, and that'll bring up 3rd and goal. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
The snap sets up the throw. Touchdown, Trojans! Fitted in the window for the score.
That is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical 4th down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. 2 dudes on the exact same page coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on 4th down.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Washington State ready to get things going now as the offense takes the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Now they're going to throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Freeman. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Keeps it himself. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be 4th down.
When you're a defensive guy and you want to fire in, you want to go hit the quarterback, but you know if I fire in, he's just going to give the football up. You got to be patient. You got to understand what your responsibility is. Then you see when he keeps the football, you got to go tag him. But the problem is these guys are such good athletes. They're so hard to catch once they do pull the football. But it's kind of like the hidden hat trick. You know, where's the ball? It's underneath this one. No, I picked this one up. No, it's gone. It's underneath this one. Nope, there it is. It's gone.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Oh, they blocked it. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Incomplete. They fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
At the 45 on its way. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. 1st and 10 coming up. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jordan. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. For all the star quality that USC has been built on, good offensive line, strong running game has always been a hallmark.
No doubt about it. I think they're built on, you know, the passing game and explosive playmakers out wide, but they've always had that balance at USC. You got to have a little bit of the boring to go with the glitz and the glamour.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Mayava. Got a man. It's Barber. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And I think Lincoln Riley really showed why the move to Jaden Mayava the year before was the right move. He got a little bit of experience, and then last year you saw him just absolutely take off. I think the biggest thing that stands out is always the poise. He never seems rattled. The moment never seems too big. And Palmer, another year with Lincoln Riley. Probably expect him to take even another leap this next year forward.
No question. Video game numbers loading right now for this guy. And listen, he lost some talent to the NFL draft, some first-round talent at wide receiver. But you know in this system, you're always going to have other guys to throw to. And now that he's even this much more comfortable, expect the numbers to be off the charts. If he can stay healthy, they can win the conference and compete for a national championship.
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Trying play action. That's caught. It's Miller. They kept him out of the end zone, but not before he gets it to the 1-yard line, and it'll be 1st and goal. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Touchdown, Southern Cal! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Voorhees. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here and make something happen on this side of the football.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Washington State will have to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Hauls it in, looking for space. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've done.
Makes the grab on the big throw. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. To the air, it's Mayava. He'll take a shot. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
He'll bring it out. It's Voorhees. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield. It's Voorhees. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away to buy time. Ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover.
Man, it's so hard to keep a rabbit in the cage, that quarterback, right? He's going to scramble around. He's going to make plays. And when he gets outside the pocket, you're just trying to get a hand on him. How about getting a hand on him, forcing the fumble, and recovering it? Great job by the defense continuing to chase that QB.
Just ran over it. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. And the Trojans look to do some damage in the red zone. Trying to run, it's Jordan. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans!
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense can...
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. Picks it up. That's a live ball. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Coming out with it, it's Voorhees. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Delayed handoff. It's Voorhees. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football. Now they face 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Washington State going back to work on first down. This time he wants to throw. Pocket breaking down. Fires downfield. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The run inside. It's Jordan. Got enough for the first. Might have a chance. Touchdown, Trojans. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
And just keep feeding this guy the football, and this scoreboard's going to keep lighting up. This dude is unbelievable. He needs just a little bit of space, and he has gone off to the races. This offense, David, has so many weapons, but this running...
Trying to get it away, and he cannot. The quarterback is sacked, and so it's a 2-point conversion attempt. He'll bring it out. It's Voorhees. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to throw on first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Steps away to find some room. Turning it on. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking for space. It's Voorhees. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it.
What a great play by the linebacker. Do you talk about filling a hole? Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
It'll be a draw. finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. It's 3rd and 5. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Punt is on its way. No fair catches here, looking for room. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David, and you've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Pollock, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too. Before this defense gets to going at halftime to potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the second half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
Back to throw, it's Maeva. Hauls it in. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Quarterback making checks. To the air on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Jordan. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover. Pick up the 1st. The Trojans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Trying to burn this defensive back. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has them staring at a 3rd and 3. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Quick strike complete. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Trojans use their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield, it's Maeva. Flushed out of the pocket. That's caught. It's Jordan. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. Oh, and he got a hand on it. It's blocked. He's going to scoop it up. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Cotter.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win. And with that, let's send it back to our men inside the world-famous LA Coliseum.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Washington State ready to boot it away to start the third quarter. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Coach Lincoln Riley told me coming out of the locker room at the half, he is so excited about how his quarterback has performed. They did have a lot of high expectations for him, and he has lived up to the challenge. They get the ball here, and they are expecting to go right down the field, regain some of that momentum that their quarterback had in the first half, and make sure he is setting the tone for the second. Guys?
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. The short hands, it's Bowman. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. The offense changing the play. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. They'll run the screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Using the quick game. Could not make his way to the corner. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Might want to muster up that protection. They had one blocked earlier. Oh, and the attempt is no good. The idea was to draw just a tad closer. Instead, the mountain is still enormous. Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Dropping back, it's Mayava. Sets up the screen. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
It's all about critical downs and distances on defense. You want to be great unit defensively, you've got to be good on 3rd down and in the red zone. For this defense giving up a 3rd down like that, that is just a gut punch.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man, it's Barber. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his...
Got a little grass. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your...
Touchdown, Southern Cal! Made the grab in the end zone. And with that latest touchdown, he's looking to etch his name alongside the Trojan Immortals at quarterback.
And there's so many stars that have played quarterback at USC that when they get the ball and they do their damage, guess what? They win big-time trophies. And this guy, you have days like this, week in and week out, you will be recognized as the best player in college football.
Washington State ready to get things going now as the offense takes the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Slips through the line. Busts through behind his pads. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Hey guys, checking in from the USC sideline. Guys, I can feel the energy here and the chemistry between this quarterback and his star wide receiver. He's already got 100 yards receiving in this game, and the way they're talking on the sideline here, they want to keep that going. I think you're going to see him continue to get some downfield targets from his QB here in this game. I'll keep you posted.
Thanks, Holly. And the Trojans peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking for a man. It's Mayava. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The give on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Breaks into the open. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
And I really like the job by this offense because, listen, you've got the lead. Be smart with the football. You drop back. It's a scramble. The quarterback pulls it down, makes the play. Nice job. This is how you play with the lead. Take what the defense gives you and don't make mistakes.
Got it. Touchdown, USC. Into the end zone for 6. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run it from the gun. Spins away from the defense. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. So the final period starts with a second down play. He'll run it again. Hard-hitting tackle.
And this offense has to find a way to run the football. And they got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He's got great speed. A huge return there. Steps out of bounds, but man, did he put his team in great position. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. So your defense has done yeoman's work. The idea, don't make any mistakes here. Take care of the ball and preserve this shutout. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but, man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the 6. Get the pick 6.
Now facing a 3rd and long. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. The Trojans looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab past the marker. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Trojans will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. And he makes a grab. Defense draped all over him, and it's 1st and goal at the 9. The Trojans go back to work after moving the chains through the air. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. After that last play, there is a Trojan who is shaken up on the field. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
The play action fake. Big guy smells it. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
He'll bring it out. It's Freeman. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quickly complete. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. And the Cougars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught in the backfield, it's Hawkins. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Going to the running game. Here's a little room there. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.